Hello friends, welcome to your own channel GK and English Hub. So friends, here I am with an important session as always, and I hope today's lesson will be useful to all of you. So let's start the topic, but before that, if you are new to this channel, just go to the playlist and watch all other videos. Those treasures of knowledge are kept for you. You will We will start our session with a beautiful quote, and that quote is: study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. And it is told by Leonardo da Vinci. So, study with a desire of learning, taking it in your mind. Let's start the topic. In today's session, I am with some tense related questions. Tense, as you know, is one of the pillars of English language, so this lesson will be useful to all of you. In this topic, we will discuss some error correction questions. Here, most of the questions have tense related errors. So, you have to find out those errors and correct this sentence using the correct function of the verb. And throughout this session, I hope some of your concepts will be cleared in tense. So our next sentence is, this will be first sentence of this lesson is: she is often coming to me on Sundays. She is often coming to me on Sundays. Here the auxiliary is, and it is followed by a progressive verb, coming. So this sentence is written in present continuous tense, but it would be in past indefinite. Here this adverb often denotes that it is a past habit. Okay, it is a past habit or it is a past action. So you need to remember these adverbs: often, seldom, frequently, generally. Okay, frequently, generally, these adverbs denotes past habit and past action of a verb. So here the correct form of this sentence will be: she often came to me on Sunday. So here is will be omitted, and in place of coming it would be came. She often came to me on Sundays. Now the next sentence is: she just completed the letter then. Friends, you may pause the video and you can try to give the answers. You try to find out the errors in this sentence. So here the hint is just. From this word we will understood that in which form this sentence will be. Thus, through these adverbs and through this adverb of time, adverb of frequency, and the proper mentioning of the time, and with the conjunctions, we will understand that proper form of the tense. So these are the hints that will tell you in which form this sentence will be. The proper form of the tense you will understand. So from this we will understand that this sentence will be in present perfect tense. This sentence will be in present perfect tense, and the form of present perfect is subject, and according to subject, has and have will be, and after it past participle form of the verb, then object. This is the form of present perfect tense. So here the answer will be: she just she has just completed the letter then. She, after that it will be has just completed the letter then. Here with it you know a bit about this present perfect tense. Okay, I will give you a brief discussion on it. Present perfect tense. It is this present perfect tense is actually the present mixture of present and present and past. The action has already completed in past, but it has a strong connection with present. So this past action has a strong connection with present situation, or it has an impact on the present situation. So in these cases we will form the sentence in present perfect tense. And also some conjunctions and adverbs tells you that this sentence will be in present perfect. So remember these words: just, ever, already, yet, till, lately, so far. These are the hints or indications that tells you that this sentence will be in present perfect tense. Now let's go to the next sentence, that is 3. It has came to my notice lately. It has came to my notice lately. In my previous question I have discussed it. Okay. So if you heard that, then you could give this answer very easily. So here lately denotes that this sentence will be in present perfect tense. And I have already told you the form of this present perfect tense is subject, and according to subject it will be has or have, and after has and have it will be past participle form of the verb, then object. So you just give me the answer. What will be the correct form of this sentence? It will be it has come, came, come. So past participle form of come is come. It has come to my notice lately. Okay, to my notice lately. Now let's move on to the next sentence. My brother has returned from training 2 months back. My brother has returned from training 2 months back. This type of sentence a bit confusing. Sometimes students get confused with this simple past and present perfect tense. So here remember my friends, when the time definitely denotes the past event, when the time, as in previous question I have already told you that the mentioning of the time will tell you in which form this sentence will be. So whenever the time definitely denote the past event and the time will be, and then the sentence will be in past indefinite, in simple past. Okay. And this back, earlier, ago, back, before, last, yesterday. This proper mention of times will tell you that this sentence will be in simple past form. And the form of simple past is subject, then past form of verb, then object. So here the answer will be my brother, subject, and after that it not will be there, past form of verb returned from training 2 months back. Now move on to the next question. And remember, if this word last is not there, then it would be as present perfect tense. So then you may write it as my brother has returned from no, this, then the form will be as sorry, this, go to the next question, in question 5. In the previous sentence, I have told you that this last will denote you that it will be in past form, in simple past form. So if you couldn't remember those words, then you just repeat it. You repeat the video, you will understood that what will be the form of this sentence. So if it is in simple, if the correct form of this sentence is simple past, then it will be I knew him. In place of no, it will be knew, knew. I knew him for the last 20 years. I knew him for the last 20 years. I knew him for the last 20 years. It will be the correct form of this sentence. And here, if this last is not there, then it would be as present perfect. Yes, this sentence may be written as present perfect. And then the form of this sentence will be it not be I, then it will be reverse. He has known me for 20 years. In place of last, it will be for 20 years. As since for these words denotes the present perfect form of a verb. Now let's move on to our next sentence, that is sentence number 6. I have never met him this morning. I have never met him this morning. This is also a bit confusing because this adverb never also used in simple past and in simple present, but in these two places it gives a different sense, or gives a different meaning. In simple past, it signifies that it does not happen till now that action is not happened. This action is not happened. Till now this action was not happened. And in simple present, it defines permanent activity or general truth. Okay, a general truth. So here this morning, this mention of time denotes that the sentence will be in simple present. So the correct form of this sentence will be I never, in place of met, it will be meet. I never meet him this morning. or if you want to write this sentence as simple past, then you have to omit this morning. Then it will be I never met him. That means till now you never met him. Now let's move on to the next sentence, that is sentence number 7. She did not write the letter till now. She did not write the letter till now. Here it is the negative form of simple past. Negative form of simple past. Did and write, after followed by write, main form of the verb. So it is the negative form of simple past. And if you notice this till now, remember my friends, this till now implies the negative sense, implies a negative sense, a negative meaning. So whenever you will get this till now in sentence, remember the sentence will be in negative form, in negative sense. And I also discussed in previous question, when I have discussed present perfect tense, then I have told you that this till now give you a sense of present perfect tense. So here the correct form of this sentence will be in present perfect. So what will be the answer? See, after it, in place of did, it will be has. She has not, in place of write, it will be the past participle form of a verb written. W-R-I-T-T-E-N, written the letter till now. So she has not written the letter till now. She has not written the letter till now. It will be the correct answer. Now question number 8. He was having a number of books. He was having a number of books. Here the auxiliary was followed by a progressive verb. So the sentence is written in past continuous. And as I will tell you about something about this past continuous tense, then you will understood that this sentence is wrong. It would not be in past continuous. So listen carefully. Past continuous tense is chiefly used for past action in progress. When the action is in past and it is in progress mode, then it would mention, and with it would mention a proper time when it was going on, a proper time of past at which the action was going on. Or there will be two events. At the time of one event, the another event is in progressive mode. And also with it, remember that past continuous tense sometimes take when as a conjunction. Okay, when that two action of verb will be there. Just take two example, then it will be clear to you. He was leaving that time. it is a sentence. Listen, he was leaving that time. Sorry, he was leaving that time, or he was leaving that night or that day. So here the leaving is happened that night. Okay, that night. So here that night is proper mention of a time, and at this time another action was happening, that is living in progressive mood. Take another example. She was singing when I reached there. She was singing when I reached there. So here when is a conjunction and it joins two events. One event is she was singing and another event is I reached there. So when I reached there, that action happened at that time. The singing was in progressive mood. So in these cases past continuous tense will be applied. Now let's go to the question. He was, and with it remember my friends that there are some verbs which sometimes do not admit progressive action, do not admit progressive action, and among them is some of the verb that gives a meaning of possession, that is own, have, also taste. These verbs do not uh, do not used as a progressive mood. So in this question it is having, that gives a meaning of possession, and as I have told you that this have in the sense of possession do not take progressive form, do not take progressive form. So you may understood that it would not be in past continuous tense. So its proper answer will be as this sentence carries a past sense, so we have to write it as a simple past. So its answer will be had he had a number of books. He had a number of books. It is the correct answer. Now move on to the next sentence, that is sentence number 9. The news of his death has been declared so far. The news of his death has been declared so far. So from our previous discussion, you may understood that when this so far will be added with a sentence, it carries, not most of the times, some of the time, yeah, most of the time, present perfect tense. Okay, and this sentence is written in present perfect, so it is correct. But with it I have also told you that this so far, till, yet, this means up to now. Up to now, this means up to now or up to this, and it gives a sense of negative. It carries a negative meaning. So here not is missing. I hope in previous sentence there was such till now or something was there, and in that sentence I have told you that these always carries a negative meaning. So here not is missing. So the correct form of this sentence will be, the news of his death has not been declared so far. Has not been declared so far. Now move on to the next question. And at the time of this sentence, I have just remembered one of my English sir's advice, that he had told us that at the time of this answer, whenever you were doing this type of answers, remember two things: tense and sense. You always be careful about these two, as in tense it is correct, but there is an error of sense. So these two are very important. The sentence 10. The dog was barking the whole night. And I hope in previous questions I have discussed past continuous tense and form of past continuous tense. As the sentence carries was, and this auxiliary was followed by a progressive verb, so the sentence is written in past continuous. So if you have heard those discussion, those words which I am telling from the beginning, then you understand that the sentence would not be in past continuous. The proper form of this sentence will be simple past, as it denotes a definite past event. So here the answer will be, in place of this was barking, it will be barked, 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 simple past form of a verb. The dog barked the whole night, it will be the answer. So that's all, my dear. I hope you like it, and if you want to give any suggestions so that I can improve my videos and come with more qualitative one, then just let me know, and just let me know in the comment below, and your suggestions are always welcome. So thank you.